Christina with Aesthetics and Style. Welcome to this week's Interior Insights. We're not doing image today, we're concentrating on interiors today. And today we're going to talk about colors. That's why I'm so colorful. But we're not going to talk about color in general. We're going to talk about choosing wall colors and how to go about that. Because repainting is one of the most cost-efficient and easiest way to kind of revamp or redecorate your home, but it can also be very overwhelming. I've seen that from experience with my clients. Overwhelming, frustrating, because there are so many colors out there to choose from. And there are hundreds of whites and hundreds of grays, and where do we start? Well, this is also where I see most people go wrong. Actually, picking your wall color is one of the last decisions you make, not one of the first. And I'm gonna give you some tips on how to go about that and kind of see how to go through the jungle of color and nail it down. So come with me and we'll dissect the world of color. Tip number one, money talks. What I mean by that is let the big ticket items in your house decide your color choices. So for instance, in the kitchen, things that are big ticket items and that you don't switch out easily are your countertops or your backsplash. Let those set the color tone for your walls. Now with cabinets, yes, of course, if you're buying pre-made colored cabinets, yes, they need to set the color tone. But otherwise, cabinets is something that can easily be repainted as well. So let the hard surfaces or the big ticket items be the thing that decide the color choice. Same thing happens in your living room. So for instance, a sofa is going to be one of the bigger ticket items or bigger furniture in your home. Let the color of the sofa be the guide. Or maybe it's a rug. Maybe you have an antique rug, oriental rug. Then pick color choices from that instead of the other way around. Don't try to match the furniture with the wall colors. It's going to be so much harder for you. Now with wallpaper, it's different than from paint color. Wallpaper, just like furniture or tile, there are not as many to choose from out there, and it's not something that you easily, within a day or so, remove and get a new one up there. So wallpaper is something you do want to pick up front. And from the wallpaper, you can then decide on other colors, especially if you're doing an accent wall like this. You want to pick your colors for the rest of the walls out from your wallpaper. But wallpaper, early on in the process. So tip number two, find an inspiration. Now in rooms where you don't have a lot of furniture, like this is my guest bathroom, there's not going to be those big ticket items that's going to choose the color for you. So in here, I found this quote that I love from Coco Chanel, and in there were all these different green colors. So I picked from that and choose my green walls according to that. So sometimes those little items, it could be a pillow, an art piece, something like that, can be your inspiration where you don't have the big ticket items. And don't forget, when you find your inspiration, you can go into the bigger paint chains and get it exactly matched. Most of the chains now have that technology to get perfect matching from your favorite items. And my last tip of the day is test paint before you choose your color. You want to make sure you have tested out at least a few different colors, because it's really hard to judge what it's going to look like from these little paint chips. Up on your wall, it most of the time looks completely different because the lighting in your home is going to be different than that of the paint store. So, but get a cheap brush. These are the foam brushes. They're only a buck or two. These test jars are less than $10 each. It's a great investment to really get it up on the wall, and you want to live with it for a day or two, and you want to try it in different areas of your house to really see how the light plays and different times of the day. So don't judge a paint from its chip, get it up on the wall. So that's it for today from the wonderful world of color. And don't forget, there are a lot of color choices out there. So don't be tied down to one wall color from the bat. Let your wall color be the thing that ties everything together at the end. Until next time, chic happens, and feel free to reach out with any questions. Bye-bye.